You don't see it here, but I have an audience looking at me. Okay, Nick. Up. Down, up. Hey! Down, up. Hey! Down, up. Hey! Like the off-season weather in November in Finland, putting is a question of attitude. You must believe that it'll be okay, you can go for it, there's no missing this one putt. Albeit there are different strokes of putting, spin, push, loft, whatever, they all share similarities. Here are two of the best putters in the world who look different, but in a closer look they share a lot of in common technical aspects. So if you want to putt like Steve Rico, you want to use a lot of the leg power, especially from the back leg. You want your body weight going from back to forward, and as you do that, the arm follows the movement to both directions. You see, Steve is going back with the body and the arm follows. As he goes forward, the arm follows. So it's more about the body weight moving than the arm moving. The traditional push putt is nothing about the arm pushing or punching forward. Yes, it does happen, but the power comes from the weight of your body. Now, what does the arm do? Well, it mainly goes along the path you create with the body weight. And the same as with Ricky Wysocki, the arm I consider more of a releasing mechanism. It does look like Steve is using a lot of wrist here, but I don't believe that's what happens. I think he's going forward with the arm, letting the wrist open. There's a lot of spin there, yes, and the spin comes from the momentum stopping and letting the hand open. So it really is not about using a lot of muscle in the wrist. You can be fast and snappy, but you don't want to break the wrist like this. It will only end up late releasing the disc. So you go here, you punch forward, letting the hand go with the body. And then you just let the disc out. It's all about the body going back and forward. Let's take a look at Niklas Anttila, who looks different, but it's pretty much the same. As with Steve, Nikke is pushing himself up with a lot of force from the back leg. But rather than going forward, Nikke is pushing up, and the arm follows up. But the trick here is that it's enough of a push forward, even if he's going seemingly only up, because the arm is going forward not much, and the body is going forward enough so that you don't have to emphasize the arm movement. In fact, even if Nikke is putting from over 35 feet here, he is using very little arm, but a lot of popping motion up. So it's a lift putt, and the lift comes from this movement. He's lifting the fingers up, the wrist is popping up, and that creates the speed and the spin the disc has. But the power comes from the legs. So it's really easy for him to putt from, say, 40 feet without using much arm, because the speed comes from the legs. Now, wish me luck. Even if I told you winter is an attitude question, I'm pretty cold out here now. So let's try. Back leg down, and the wrist is popping up. Those are the only two things I'm thinking about now. I did it! 2 in a row would be amazing. I did it again. Whew, USDGC. Here I come. Come with me. Bye.